as NAVI about to be on your screens as we'll find out exactly what's going on here. I'm honestly kind of excited to see Naga Siren make it to the playoffs and the actual TI main stage so we can have the crowd boo and and hiss and get pissed off at Naga Siren being picked.
That's why
so I remember back
the crowd fall to sleep, during the song.
Yeah, so, back at like TI3, TI4, Naga Siren was that carry hero, buying radiants, cutting waves, singing to stop fights and running away. Yeah. And she's changed a fair amount now, a support hero, but does very similar things nonetheless.
I think it's more acceptable when a support does it, because if a carry just farms for like 40 minutes and then there's about to be action and he sings and TPs out immediately, then that's more rage-inducing as a viewer. Yeah. There's a saying that when carry Naga is playing, there's 9 players not having fun and there's 1 player having fun. Because everyone else is also, even the teammates of Naga is like, are you ever gonna join us? Nope. Nope. I'm gonna win the game alone or not at all. But this is support Naga. Different story.
2 for 2. Who was that? Zayats went up top and snuck one of the bounty runes. BB team probably felt like they had 3 there. But Spirit Breaker able to go and grab it. So they do swap things around a little bit. Like I was saying, Riddy's very much a ranged support kind of guy. So he's on the Disruptor. Zayats on the Spirit Breaker. The guy who you want. Leading the charge. Commanding his team and going in. So nice adaptation there from Na'Vi. And then that'll give us the Disruptor Sven lane against the Muerta and Mars. So challenging potentially here for Na'Vi early days with the amount of harassment coming out of Miera already. Look at that.
Bit of damage being traded. This lane is going to be a lot of harassment non-stop. That's what we've seen these Mars combinations, or Save and Miero in particular. They like to do this poke, double nuking. Got the juice. Gonna have to get the tangos as well.
Okay, he's gonna need so much regen here. And then I guess Riddy's positioning, gotta be careful with that. Against Save with the dead shot.
Yep.
And then top lane a bit more passive, I want to say. Maybe a bit more boring up there.
Well, I mean, they are brawling non-stop right now, though. Katomi is just running at the Timbersaw, trying to slice him in pieces. But it should be a little bit more farm-focused. But 4 melee heroes makes for a pretty funny lane.
Yeah, that's true. I was just thinking about that lane and like, okay, they don't really have any stuns or slows or spells. Timbersaw's the only one that's going to be casting anything. But if they are just hitting each other with right clicks non-stop, that's fun too.
It's Caveman Dota up here. They're all just brawling. And level 2 Power Spike is going to be massive. Next creep is going to be level 2 here for PMA. So getting that, he can now start thinking about double nuking. So Messiah's immediately harassing Pure.
Yeah, good pressure onto the Ursa there. And then mid lane, what is this situation now? Is DK counted to Puck?
It's bad. Puck does not like laning into a DK. It's a horrible matchup, and so far GPK is giving it to him. He's saying, listen here, you young pup, I'm going to show you a thing or two about hard counters. You first pick Puck, you get DK'd. 13 and 6 versus 6 and 0 last hits.
Yeah, I mean, the tripling up as you include the denies. Look at that, Pure is dead up at top.
Wow.
The bear gets sliced.
Got a little bit far down there, far away from the lane, and yeah, the damage coming out from Timbersaw early on. And don't underestimate Spear Breaker. The bash and the charge hurts quite a bit.
He's also in a funny place though, right? Pure in the river.
Yeah, he, like I said, he was way too far away from tower, I think, but I don't know. If they were trying to get the kill on the Timber, we were busy staring at the mid lane a little bit.
Yeah, getting a little bit eager.
Lotus
spawning up though.
Double for Radiant.
And PMA on this Timbersaw. This could have been a volatile lane for him against the Ursa and the Naga, but so far they were the ones putting the pressure onto Pure. Diving tower, big whirling death, but the TP coming in now from Save with the calling down. Going to focus onto Zayat and look to get the kill on him and force PMA out of lane at the same time.
Yeah, he fights back a little bit with the whirling death, but good punish coming in. He missed his Timber Chain, sadly, when they dove on the tower. It didn't clip the Ursa. I don't think it would have mattered. It probably wouldn't have been able to get the kill anyway. But nice TP. This is what Save has been showing so far as well. He's very happy to react and go to other lanes early.
And Puck is now cutting waves and dragging them. God, I've not seen this since we had the Ember versus Huskar and Necrophos kind of matchup. And GPK is tipping him as well.
He's doing the best he can, trying to make the best out of a bad situation, right?
Double water rune for BB. Cat only goes and steals the top one. And GPK gets bottom. So no chance of a refill for Niku either.
No, but fortunately at least he has the puckish to regenerate mana, dodging the ranged attacks. Miero
Nice.
should go down to this.
Yeah. Good spear, but that Thunderstrike is still going to be there from Riddies.
He was thrown to the wolves pretty hard when Murta left his lane and never came back. She's still staying top, focusing on getting Ursa a good start instead.
Yeah, Pure screaming for some help up there.
The Timber, he is just dead.
Yeah,
They
set
set that really,
went off.
yeah. They set that up beautifully. Kataomi ensnared, reeled him in, and then they dead shot to push him even further back.
Very nice. I think Zayas was hunting a courier. I saw him on the minimap chasing a little chicken. Dragging waves, of course, as well at the same time to try and reset that lane. But now, yeah, start to see heroes filtering down bottom. Spirit Breaker is going to join the Sven and Disruptor, looking at Miero. Do we have BB team TPs down here? Can they come and save this Mars? Because it looks like, oh, he was going to get dived, but a good cancel on the charge there keeps him alive.
Release was thinking about the glimpse on Murta, but can't quite reach her. A save immediately ran under his tower after TPing, knowing that glimpse is going to send him back otherwise.
I feel like Save was one of the people to really start mastering some of these newer heroes as well from the POS 4. Like the Hoodwink and the Muerta, I think of him.
Yeah.
Funny angle from Zayas to come from the Wisdom Shrine area, comes in towards Miero, so lands the charge, gets a few more hits and stuns in onto him. And a drag back into, got the juice in his hits. Is that enough damage with a few more?
One more Thunderstrike.
Miero is tanky on the tower, but they've got the Thunderstrike, you're right.
That's clean. Yeah, I was thinking about it. The save and crit are pretty similar, right? As players.
Yeah.
Same kind of archetype players. Hold up, actually. Thinking about diving, but their HP numbers is so low. Zayat has to be careful. Takes a tower shot. No mana on the Murta though, so even if he had Blood Grenade, does not want to commit it. Meanwhile, mid tower is being sieged by Catapult plus a Dragon Knight.
Jeez. Say goodbye to that. Where's your puck?
Yeah, I don't... You know, between these two dragons, I know which one wins, okay? So I think this tower is gonna fall. Puck is good at many things, but man fighting at DK is not one of them. Nice attempt to deny, but barely didn't get it.
So BB team have learned from what we were talking about, the bears and the dragons. The counter to the bear and the dragons, so they pick both of them at the same time.
Ah, genius, yeah.
So clever. Pure, the bear, on the run away, and does slip into the fog. Hang on.
Oh, but he walked back in. He didn't know that there was a ward. He thought he was in fog of war. But yeah, he pinged the Watcher. He thinks the Watcher was what saw him, but the Watcher wasn't actually the culprit here. It was the Observer ward.
Why was he going back anyway?
He was trying to get under his tower. He had creeps under tower, and tower gives HP regen. He was thinking he could stay, and yeah, just the greed of a POS 1 player, you know? We don't want to go back base.
The glimpse dodge from Mirror Image. Always nice to see.
Sick.
Well done by Kataomi. But yeah, BB team now controlling mid, playing through bottom. Losing Pure a couple of times definitely hurts, but we've seen him recover on his Ursa tremendously well, getting that Bout of Fury and scaling as quickly as he can. But with a start like this, it could mean things delay, and that gives Navi a bit of time to ramp up with their own core heroes here. Catch up with the puck especially.
They have some time. I think it's until the Blink Dagger on DK, then everything will start speeding up a lot more. Right now we actually see them go for the Timbersaw again. Moving towards top. I think he realizes though Timber is running to the bridge.
Long gone. And GPK Invis with a Blightstone. Doing tower very quickly with it. Looking towards mid again.
Surprised we haven't seen him go, like, try to open a tower, really. I guess he wants that Blink Dagger timing before he goes and commits somewhere else with his ulti. Respecting perhaps the Timbersaw's damage. But Timber might come and defend.
I'm starting to think a
bit of a lull.
Yeah, I'm starting to think about like the mid-game team fights and how they're going to happen. And I guess like ideally for Navi, they charge on someone, they've got God Strength, they blink in, they Static Storm, they kill a couple, they zone out another. I don't know. After watching Kataomi in that game with Naga Siren, I really worry about how they can continue a team fight after they have already entered it, right?
Yeah, the resets.
Like if you already pop God Strength and Static Storm and Dream Coil, Song hits and that wastes your time, wastes your spells. What's the? Yeah. Do they have enough like second round? Do they have that next wave of aggression in a team fight?
I think the big thing they have is that they have Puck and Spirit Breaker, so they can go in very aggressively and look for the right target. If they see the Naga, they can go on her, right? In the previous game that we saw, the Naga was just like a non-target. We couldn't kill her. They didn't have the right tools. But this game, there's a lot of magic damage and they have good mobility. So I think it's a little bit of a different story where they might be able to burst her early in the fight.
Okay.
And then a lot of the value of saving your cores is gone.
Zayat, are these Naga illusions worth it? He's charging them, he's bashing them, trying to kill them off, and then dies to GPK and Kataomi coming in from the side. And this now connects in with the Ursa to take down the tier 1.
Listen, sometimes the enemy runs at you with a haste rune, and that's unfortunate. You can't do much about it. Of course it's a haste rune. That does mean top tower is gonna fall. Timber is not really ready to defend this either. Coil?
Coil? The calling gets placed, still has pierced the veil as well. Yeah, Niku not able to finish the job.
There's a charge coming, but Murta can react with Deadshot as well. So he should be completely fine.
Oh, look at that. Giving himself all the vision as well. Now a net, reel in. Dragonite's coming, and I think he got Blink. Oh, he got Blink is being delivered. It's on the courier. Yeah. So he can't jump onto Zayat. They might be able to still catch up to him here with Zayat dropping low to this Naga and the Breathe Fire.
Yeah, the Deadshot and Deluge is pretty annoying combo. It slows a lot, those two abilities together. And now DK has the Blink. The good news for Navi is that their Sven is farming pretty well. Like, he's getting fairly big. Timber isn't really shut down by any means as well. So they're getting their own item progression. The problem is he doesn't activate as early as this Dragonite does. DK is already joining stuff. He's coming for him. The smoke, the blink.
There it is. Jump on the Sven, catch him out completely. Net and reel back in towards Save, who has the follow through as well. Now Navi, they've arrived, trying to turn this around on his head. PMA has jumped in quite deep, but now he's been arena speared. GPK gets back up to high ground. Static Storm, though, could zone them out. PMA has stayed alive through this, while Zayat, with Riddies, slept up and songed, while, oh, the Pug. Do we go back in on this? Niku is exposed. They see Disruptor as an easier target, though. Blow up Riddies and then chase onto the extra support of Zayats in the back. A blink and a stun will be the catch. And Spirit Breaker looking a little worse for wear, trying to charge away from here. While Puck pokes and prods, but there's no stuns on the Zayat. He charges and makes his way out of there.
Okay, so at least he gets out. They tried to get some return kills. Sadly, didn't work out for them. They lost their Disruptor, but they didn't lose more. Mars, the Timbersaw got away after the Mars ulti there. So stays alive, lives to fight another day.
The big loss was the Sven at the very beginning, right?
Yeah. But
before the fight actually started even.
Yeah, I think that was inevitable. They don't really have a saving support, so the moment he gets jumped, it's just, okay, he died.
And then what can we get off the back of it? Well, they tried. Not working out for them in that scenario, though.
Ursa just now completed Battle Fury, 13 minutes. This is very good timing for Pure.
Well, yeah, what was it in that game? He was like super far behind, like minute 16 or something?
Yeah, later even yeah. Yeah,
18?
like, yeah, it was 16:30 or something, or... No, there was one game, the one game was super big delay, but yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think it was more like 17, 18 even, because I remember saying 12...
Oh yeah, 17 flats. Yeah, I think I said 16 and then I checked it and it was 17, right? Now I remember.
So yeah, 3 minute advance on that.
Yeah, and he's gonna try and get his Blink Dagger as soon as possible to follow up this. They don't really have too many stacks prepped for him, though.
Sven still has been this kind of silent farmer. You know, yes, dying bottom hurts, but he's still up there with 7k net worth. And we all know Sven can be a very explosive hero. And Spirit Breaker gets clapped down by Miero.
Bit of resources at least. The arena committed for that. Feels like they messed up a little bit pushing him away with the spear, almost saving the Spirit Breaker, but ulti secures the kill.
Yeah, Sven very much about this kind of triple item timing, maybe even quadruple item timing. It's the Mask Commanders, Echo Saber, Blink, BKB.
Yes. Yeah, all those items combined, and then he starts deleting people, and there's not much you can do about it. But for now, he mainly wants to farm. It would be nice, though. You remember how we saw... Who was it? Who was playing Sven and just rinse and repeat, joining with an ulti, killing something, then running away again? Yeah, it was Skeeter, right? Yeah. I think we need to see some of that. And that's what he's trying to do now.
Right. Go in onto the Naga Siren. Static Storm stops any kind of song play. So Naga dead and the Coil on Mars is a nice bonus kill here as PMA will join in to slice into Miero and get the kill. Well, that's what Navi needed to do.
Yeah. Towers nearby. They do have God Strength going. Could go straight into it if they want. Would have to hurry, though, before the enemy respawn. Glyph is there to delay it. God Strength running out. It's a bit awkward. Full HP tower takes too long to hit, I think.
Yeah,
so
your
just
bottom tier
farm.
2 is being attacked by creeps. Ursa and
Yeah.
Dragonite playing very forward, farming jungle, and then Katomi comes top to block out any advance with illusions.
He's just gonna delay it. He's gonna cut the creep wave, farm a little bit up here. No one else wants to farm this area. So this is how you play a greedy support. You know, you farm where none of your cores want to go, and he's gonna get his own gold building towards that Blink Dagger again.
Yeah. Who else would you put in this boat? Like Naga Siren and Kotl?
Yeah. I mean, anyone really. Any ranged support or a hero that can farm from afar. Hoodwink can work. Yeah. I mean, support Magnus can do it with Shockwave spam. There's a lot of heroes that can fill this. And even if you die, it's fine. You know, if you do get ganked, okay, so be it. But then it took probably a bit of resources. You're sitting under a tower.
Oh, you're hearing it here from Wagga himself. It's fine to be a greedy pos 4. Just go and sit in that safe lane, defend that tier 1.
minute 1 heads to safe lane. Sorry, Sven.
Well, that's what Maboka did. Is pos 4 tiny ran safe lane, try lane top. Well, Miero very deep here. Under the Static Storm, unable to cast spells and annihilated. The Song of the Siren comes in now, but that's far too late. Katomi trying to escape now. I mean, I can't see how you're getting away from this. And the Eclipse is there, dragging save back in. Katomi maybe can turn with GPK, blinking, stunning the Sven, and Pure is in. Right on to got the juice to blow him up. The Ursa is ready and hungry. PMA, big damage out of Whirling Death and Chakram, but not enough follow through to finish off these tankier BB team cores. PMA is giving it a good shot though. GPK is going to turn and whack him though, with Pure getting a double kill. They're onto Niku now. Illusory Orb curve balling back down to the south. Very low puck, needs just a couple of touches to finish it off. They'll dive onto the Disruptor though, an easier target they'll find. Reeled in, and GPK just waiting in the shadows, looking for the finish. Maybe can spot the puck as Niku does jump back in to finish off the Naga. Another touch will do it, but Niku on death's door cannot keep committing.
Oh my god, Niku's trying his hardest to kill people here, but without Blink Dagger in this fight, he's 200 gold away. If he had Blink, he would definitely have gotten some kills here. GPK charging in. Kataomi, boom. Wow, I guess the courier too. Alright. Wow, his speed with the Kobold Cup drums and face boost. Oh, hello. There's an Ursa.
Oh, can he get away? Charging one. Ah.
Ooh, that was close.
Not far.
Very close. He could charge towards bottom almost.
Well, yeah, legitimately, Mage Slayer on DK picked up just before that fight. I feel like it did so much.
Oh yeah, it's amazing. Mage Slayer DK, he ignores the puck, but more importantly, he can hit the Timbersaw and prevent a lot of even the pure damage. Since it gives the minus spell amp to Timbersaw, it reduces pure damage to himself or teammates.
I think that's still something that's like kind of easy to get tripped up on, right? The difference between magic damage and spell damage. That's always been a difficult hurdle.
Yeah, I mean, exactly. It's spell amp, so it's for all spell casting, spell ampable
like
spells. Yeah.
Quill Spray's physical, still a spell amp. It used to be like DP Exorcism Ghosts also would get spell amp. I don't know if that's still true.
Yeah, I don't think they do anymore, or I don't think they do, but they benefit from minus armor since they're attacking. They're physical, or not attacking, I shouldn't say, but they're physical.
Well, a good blow up on Pure, thanks to Niku and PMA. So Ursa out of the game for a good 40 seconds. Now maybe a chance for NAVI to go and make some moves of their own again with a smoke up top through the twin gate. Connecting with the Sven. Miero ready and waiting in the shadows to maybe strike. Zayat's hunting.
He's gonna go under a ward, but it's a little bit too late. He's too far now. And they still want to fight up here. They see the disruptor.
Easy pickings. No static storm. No glimpse. And this could now be a green flag for BB team to start charging forward. And Puck is going to jaunt off to the left. There's a dire ward up on that high ground. And might be able to see him as he escapes, but no, the TP home and get him to safety.
Gonna get out. No song to set that one up. I think it was just barely outside of the vision of that ward. It did see like nearly over there, but it's mid lane now. Here's a congregating. Pure. Farming very aggressively.
DD Ursa, who was chasing Roshan down the river, but he gets caught up in a coil and a charge and a bash.
He uses his ulti and snaps the coil so that he doesn't get stunned for too long and can run away.
Sven, down bottom has been found by GPK. The fear push back from the dead shot, causing some serious issues for Got the Juice, who doesn't have a stun yet. That charge, though, Zayats might have just come in to save the day for the Sven, keep them at bay, and now allow Niku to arrive. Percy is in onto this Dragon Knight, and Sven returns fire.
Ursa is here, claims the Sven.
Though, the Ursa kills off the Sven. Now Pure's on the run, glimpse back in. Miero's arriving from the northeast side. The damage looks good, though, from Na'Vi. Static Storm down and no chance to survive. Son of the Siren, it's too late. Kataomi's going to have to blink and maybe try and escape. The chase from Na'Vi, though, is substantial with the Yules into the sky. Another couple of bashes and charges here on the Naga Siren will get them a double kill on Niku.
Very nice for Na'Vi. Good exchange at the end of the day. Losing their Sven, but that doesn't matter when you get these massive kills. Pause 1, pause 2, and getting the otherwise tricky to kill Naga Siren. This Puck gets Yules, but he's getting dodge.
Doesn't get caught in the spear, and Miero glimpsed back into what Zayat's going to get bashed around inside the kinetic field. PMA comes across, misses the chakram, but this coil will hold him in place for now. A Cyclone again sending Timbersaw skywards. Gives a little bit of time for Miero to escape and a pushback on the charge. Gets them the distance they need, but this Puck just keeps on chasing. A Yules to get out of the Thunderstrike, and the damage of the Puck is nicely done by Miero there to stay alive. While Zayat runs through the Lotus Pool and charges off to safety. Dead shot right across the front of him.
He tried for a trick shot. That's a hard one, going from the side like that. But in the end, a lot of heroes staying alive, you know, crazy fighting. But Navi, they find themselves in a pretty even situation after what was a pretty dominant start for BB team. And Sven is getting very close to the quadruple items that you talked about earlier. BKB is just around the corner, 200 gold to go. So this mid creep wave will be enough.
Dragon Knight players used to dream of picking up illusion runes with the Poison Dragon. GPK denies it. Doesn't do
He's charged right now.
anything. Stunned last second though. And now a Yule from Miero sets up here on the Spirit Breaker, who did have Niku nearby, but yeah, no real charging army to come and save him.
Yeah, good move there by Miero. Yule's always a good pickup when you play against Timber, against Spirit Breaker, and against Puck. A lot of utility here. Even against Glimpse back, you just Yules yourself when you're in Static Storm so you don't get silenced and killed during it.
So how far is Kataomi away from that? I saw the refresher in the quick buy. Still fair distance.
He's got her Selemene. The tiara.
Yeah. Coil just here for the... Oh, Muerta. Pierce the Veil, offers safety to save, and now the Arena Spear. Static Storm covering the Puck, though, and the Yule Scepter up from PMA to catch the Mars in turn. A double kill for Got the Juice. BB team relinquishing control of this map the last 5 minutes. NAVI winning the last 2 team fights.
Getting some big stuff done and now swinging down towards the Roche area. I think they don't want to give Ursa any free Roshan. So only Sven stays to farm. Rest get active. This Yule Scepter on the Timber.
You have a strike into the batches. GPK is forced to BKB. And Pure, I wanted to go on that puck, but has already jaunted off to the orb.
Did feel like a pretty premature BKB. Like you're a Dragon Knight. You don't die that fast, but he's playing it safe. But Navi feels like they're the ones in control of the game right now. The last few moves have all worked out so well for them. They have yet another Yule Scepter coming up soon on the Spirit Breaker. Puck has not completed his next item, but that's for a very specific reason. It's Aeon Disc. This guy locked in his inventory, so he has all the components just ready to activate it whenever to trigger it at his own command.
And in particular, Dragon Knight Blink Stunning, I guess, is one of the big threats, right?
Yeah, exactly. But you don't want to have it randomly proc just because you took a little bit of Ras. So this way he can make sure it's only used when it needs to be used. You do have to be very fast though, because if you get jumped, stunned, and Ursa goes on you, like you better be fast with that unlock combine. It is, you know, I guess 2 clicks. You gotta right click the Vit Booster and unlock.
And hope you're not next to a shop where you can click sell by accident.
Mark for sell instead. Ah!
Oh no, trying to set up mid, play with their vision up towards top, where Roshan has settled in his northern pit. BB team are going to have that kind of high ground situation though, looking down the staircases on them. And for now, Ursa down bottom clears the wave and looks to rejoin the team, while NAVI have already maneuvered into the pit and started Roshan.
Yeah, they're beginning to take down the big man. There's a Blink Mars nearby. Blink Dragon Knight is ready with BKB as well, making space in his inventory. GPK wants this agent.
They jump in. Mira starts, got Rebuke. Dragon Knight's there with his BKB on the Sven with the stuns, the damage. Got the juice about to die with the BKBs and runs away. Mira gets the Aegis though, as GPK turns and fights PMA. Timber Sword down. Zaya's being zoned out to the right by Seiya and Kataomi. Yeah, hide in those trees and get blown up by GPK again.
What a beautiful steal. That was just perfect execution, really.
And so close to getting the Sven kill too. He was almost dead.
Yeah. That was... They caught them by surprise. I think Navi got a little bit of false sense of security that, oh, we've been owning the last few fights, we can just go for Roche. But the moment you all clump up like that, you open yourself to getting comboed. Beautiful arena, the spear onto the Sven, and bringing him so low immediately, he just has to run away. And look at, meanwhile, on the right, Kataomi found the puck and the Spirit Breaker, keeps them in a nice little song.
So good.
Yeah, just a little opera performance, meanwhile. He almost has Refresher. It's so gross. Like, what do you mean you almost have Blink Refresher minute 27?
That's why I keep doing a check-in. Like, how close are we? How close are we? It surprises me every time. I honestly saw that fight going kind of differently. I thought they would do the Naga song setup and then go in.
Yeah.
But I guess it makes so much more sense when you have multiple abilities that do similar things. The overlap between Mars and Naga there gives them the option to go for this multi-tangent, multi-pronged attack, basically.
Yeah. I mean, they went on the correct targets as well, ignoring the Aeon Disc puck, right? Aeon Disc was not expended yet, so at least there's that. But puck also couldn't do anything to stop what was happening.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
On the bright side of things, Sven is farming really fast. He's got the level 21 already. His highest level in the game, along with the Ursa.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Full Daedalus is complete as well, so if they ever stack up, Sven can just knock them out of this world immediately.
Yeah, I mean, it's still pretty impressive that he's top the net worth in this kind of game.
Yeah.
It's
Now
not easy for Navi, but...
on the Dragon Knight, so he's getting some damage for himself. A lot of magic damage.
Makes sense against DK, against, yeah, Timber and Sven, right?
Yeah.
Interesting. I think Miero tried to walk out of the coil, then gets stunned back, and then gets bashed out the coil.
Okay, so they did use 2 ultis at least, but still a good takedown. Maybe this tower has to be sacked. Sven doesn't really want to go for it though. It's just jungle. Scared about getting jumped by Ursa and DK. We saw what happened last time, just DK laying into him with the Mars combo. Let's see, what else? What else do we have? So Sven's going Harpoon next. The BKB is next priority for Timbersaw. Not going for the Aghanim Scepter. Makes a lot of sense because there's already Yule Scepters all over the place this game.
Starting on Sven. Oh, you can see 1 stun and he's done. That's all BB team need. A bit of vision, a stun, a kill.
I mean,
did they get the puck as well? No way. Yules into spear play from Miero. Niku pinned up against the trees. Chain stun. Eon Disc is there with a face shift used. Has a blink in a second, but can't get it off in time.
Oh, he panicked a little bit because he didn't have phase shift anymore. Yeah, the phase shift was on cooldown. Oh. Oh, that's rough.
It felt like it all happened at once. Like, he phase shifted at the same time as Eon Disc and like Yules.
Yeah, the Yules was to dispel the Aeon Disc, right? So, but yeah, that's really painful, man. Then he lands in the silence. Just too many things. They have so many tools to kill him.
Yeah. Far
they
too
just
many
come
now.
prepared.
They're on high ground, killing top waves so they can press in multiple lanes. Tier 3 mid, there's a catapult dealing with that. And 30 seconds. Hey, it's a tremendous amount of time here with no Sven or Puck.
Yeah, Ursa and Dragon Knight will easily take the melee racks during this time. They don't really have good poke to send them away either. You can maybe Timbersaw stand there and nuke, but then you get jumped. Timber will just die to the Abyssal Blade. The game is suddenly completely back in BB Team's favor. Now they're taking a second to go back. So they say, okay, we got the mid racks. Let's swing down bottom, open this tower. Radiant need to collect themselves a bit.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
So 1100 gold for the Aghanim's Disruptor. I think this game has already come to the point where we need Aghanim's Disruptor to surprise people, to prevent that BKB usage. But even then, how do you deal with Naga?
Double song, man.
Yeah, he's that safety. He's the fail safe, you know, making sure that people cannot die, and he's going for an Aeon Disc as well.
It's called Timber. Another Yules into spear. Niku's jumped in here. Aeon Disc going to protect him against the DK and his stun. Timbersaw has to be getting defensively himself. Well, who's this? An arena. Trapping got the juice and the Zayats. The Sven's going to try and turn and fight. The Song of the Siren's
Oh no, he's
there.
alone.
And the BKB, it's actually working against him. He is all alone. Now the Song will land with connection. With it snare there, they got the juice. Sven turns and they kill Pure. The damage burst was rather surprising as they come out hot, but they've lost so much in the trade. PMA is about to die. Mars will chase him down with GP key there to finish the job. Now Riddy's being hunted by Kataomi's Naga Siren. They've caught a glimpse of him up on top of the high ground. And snared and stunned and finished off in a 4-for-1, which quite easily could have been a 5-0.
Yeah, if he clicked Magic Stick, then he would have lived. You know, it's that close. He had 17 Magic Stick charges. He could have lived against the Sven. But I don't think he expected to take that much damage. Surprising Daedalus damage coming out.
And now another minute with no Sven. You know, Puck can pull out all the stops here, cut wave, dance around a little bit, but...
Yeah,
Niku, if you step out of the base, it is still a risky prospect that you get caught and killed. Yes, you can dance around the Naga Siren when she's on her own, but if they bring in another hero, you're dying there.
Yeah, Glyph already used as well. 30 seconds still remaining on Sven, so bottom lane, it is falling to the Dragon Knight. No Ursa there this time, but it does not really matter when you have a mid hero who hits as hard as Dragon Knight does. Or at least as fast. That Mjolnir attack speed with Mage Slayer, it's kind of slapping.
He's doing a lot, yeah. Barracks down. There's still a tier 2 top, but that's being dealt with by creeps. I do keep one building alive in that bottom lane at least. But yeah, we're getting to last chance saloon for Navi here. One or two more shots at it.
I said that it was going to be Disruptor, you know, that's the one we needed. He was at 900 gold at that point. Now he's at 500 gold. He lost money since last we checked in because he died. So things are looking grim. He had to buy back as well.
Oh. What's Miero up to here? Catching the puck, forcing Eon Disc. Static Storm a little bit irritating for the DK, but GPK holding his BKB until a bitter end as they slay Zayat, force the buyback. PMA gone to the Ursa, but now got the juices in on the Ursa. Sven's got to turn and run away though with that Song of the Siren going. His team are napping. They take a long rest as BB team send them back to Fountain. Now, having spent all your spells, no BKB, no God Strength, no Coil, no Static Storm, no Disruptor or Timbersaw, you're in a 3v5 when your 3 feels barely like 1.
Yeah, I don't know if the 3 of them could do too much to Dragon Knight alone. With the Satanic in hand, he is just not dying, especially with Sven ulti on cooldown. GPK looking like a man possessed in this series. Just absolutely slamming the game in game 1 and now back with this 10-1 and 13.
Now
the move's gonna almost put him to level 25.
Naga and Nature's Prophet just need to be permanently banned. Like, just get them out of my games.
Disabled.
Ceremonial reasons.
Yeah.
It's like, it's TI. We want it to be exciting. So we've banned the boring heroes. Could you imagine League awesome? Doing that? No.
No, but I want what League did do, actually. I'm going to say, I want to see tournaments where we have, if a hero gets played in a series, then you can't play it again in the same series. So that you have to have fresh draft for draft 2.
Is that real?
Yeah, they do that.
Like a Worlds, like their TI.
Yeah, it's a change. So they have to have new heroes in the next game of the series. So the hero pool shrinks and shrinks. I mean, I think this is a bit of a patchwork solution to League's shitty balancing, okay? I'll say that first.
Wait.
But, you know, it's still really cool.
Wait, just to be... I don't know, maybe I misunderstood. So in a best of 5, you hit game 5, and you can no longer play like
any
70%
of the previous.
Heroes.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah, it's really cool. I mean, they have a lot of heroes, though.
That's like Virtus Pro and BTS 10 or whatever it was.
Holy... Sven is in?
They've killed the Ursa. The Sven just came in and clapped it. Now turning onto GPK. The DK may be in trouble, but they've got the Song of the Siren. That's the reset button. They can turn on the Sven if they want to inside the arena. Song will get cancelled out and the stuns come in. Got the juice now all locked up. They've used the puck as well. And even without their Ursa, BB team just annihilate them. Navi will get a bonus kill in the Miero Mars. And hang on a second, can Timber and Puck do this? No, not against the GPK Dragon Knight. They've turned on Niku and taken him down.
Yeah, it's just all falling. There was a moment of hope there with the Didur and Sven just absolutely cleaving people, but he's gonna die in the end, and this is just gonna be a free Roche for the DK now. Who has full Aghanim's Consume coming in. He's gonna go Black Dragon.
Oh.
Yeah, he doesn't have a full thing. He needs the point booster. He has the recipe and everything. 800 gold to go.
His inventory's too full.
It's so messy.
To the courier. He does so many things. Courier, where you going? Go to the secret shop.
He's selling the power treads, buying the Aghanim Scepter. There we go. And that's going to be his Aghanim Scepter complete. Next ulti will be a Black Dragon. I haven't seen a DK be Black Dragon form for so long. It was every single game because it was broken. Then they nerfed it super hard.
It used to be what like Maelstrom into Ags, right? There's like some rushed.
Yeah, Mjolnir Aghanims.
Manta.
Yeah,
the third item, I think.
Exactly. Look at it. It looks
and
scary.
Yeah, you would just do this. You would go sit in front of a tier 3 and just put Manta style illusions on it and kill it.
Ow. That's a lot of damage.
There was even that game, I don't know if you remember the, it was Gaming Gladiators, had IO DK, and IO got to level 25, so you just,
right.
IO and DK, that's like a million range hitting buildings from freaking nowhere.
Trying to deal with the Dragon Knights, he pops his BKB.
And they just turn around, wallop them, got the juice gone, and calls GG, taps out of this one, has buyback available, but once you use your God Strength, you're not a hero anymore. NAVI realize they have met their match here in BBT. A 2-0 victory. I mean, a smooth one in game one for them.